Yes, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? It's Egal Talks Football. We're back again with another video. Today, we need to talk about Rodrygo to Arsenal. That seems like it could actually happen, as there's been some movement with that. Eze to Arsenal seems like that could also actually happen. But what I don't get is, why is Madueke to Arsenal still being spoken about? Why aren't we hearing more about the striker situation? Why hasn't Ethan Bukayo Saka signed a new contract yet? Do we have concerns about that? And also, Arsenal have just parted ways with Takehiro Tomiyasu. So much to talk about. And we just appointed a new coach also in the club. But before we go any further, please do hit that like button. Please do hit that subscribe button. Today on Arsenal News Today, I'm going to break down everything, and let's get going right from the top. First things first, let's talk about the David Ornstein Bomba. David Ornstein came out with a report last night, 12 hours ago, while we were live actually on this channel watching. If you guys were watching Vibes from the Six, Arsenal reportedly now have a new assistant coach. One of the coaching staff, Carlos Costa, has gone to Parma, and he is now one of the coaches there. The 49-year-old former Manchester United and PSG teammate of Mikel Arteta's is now, so he used to play for Manchester United. He used to play all over the place. He's been a coach for a while now, and he's a guy who previously played with Mikel Arteta. This is a guy who Gary Neville and these guys, they played with him, so they're not going to be able to cuss him out as much as they do. Viktor Gyokeres. Gabriel is also a very passionate, energetic figure that you can see on the touchline at times, and he is somebody who is really, really, really passionate. Somebody who really gets really passionate on the touchline during the game. He's somebody who's yelling, screaming, very entertaining character on the sidelines. He previously played with Mikel Arteta at PSG when they were footballers. Mikel Arteta, of course, playing the midfield. He was a defender by trade and played as a defender. He's now gone from Real Madrid, Manchester United, all these places in his career to now playing at Arsenal, coaching at Arsenal under Mikel Arteta. And this is just going to hopefully strengthen our coaching tree. In case you guys don't know who he is, this is a little bit about him. He, of course, played for Argentina. He's coached all sorts of different clubs in his time, but most notably, I would say the club that people will probably know is Atlanta United and Old Boys, the Argentinian team. Outside of that, hasn't really coached too many things. His playing career, though, was a mad thing. He played for Sporting, he played for PSG, he played for Manchester United, he played for Real Madrid, he played for Marseille, played for Roma, but we don't really need to spend too much more time on a assistant coach. That was a very, very interesting topic to discuss, and to say the least. But there is also more pressing issues that we need to discuss, as we need to talk about a certain Takehiro Tomiyasu. Reportedly, Arsenal have already let Thomas Partey leave. They have let Kieran Tierney leave, and now they are letting another player who's injury prone at Arsenal walk straight out the door. Who is that, you might ask? Well, it's Takehiro Tomiyasu. The reports are Takehiro Tomiyasu. Arsenal have been discussing with Takehiro Tomiyasu's camp about a mutual parting of ways, pending an agreement. This is directed of travel as we speak. The clubs from Saudi have made contact with the player's agent yesterday, so he could potentially be bought out of his contract and then be allowed to go to Saudi Arabia on a free. His injuries have been a problem, and he's even been reported that he could potentially retire from football if he can't get back fit to the level that he needs to get fit to. So that is a very interesting development there, might I say so myself. We also heard yesterday reports that some people were talking about all sorts of stuff. So we're going to get through everything as we speak right now. Please do hit that like button. Please do hit that subscribe button. But just to talk about some of the things that we've been speaking about. Nico Williams conversations have propped up once again. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. Nico Williams has extended his contract at Athletic Bilbao until 2035. Release clause has increased by more than 50% of what it was originally. So he's definitely not going to Barcelona anymore. We also got a report here. We've already heard about the Tomiyasu report. We've already heard about the report with the coach. Trossard has changed agents. He went from uh, he went from the agents that he had to DH Sport Entertainment Agency, and will now uh, be in charge of his future to see if that means anything. We've already spoke about these things. This was here yesterday. We spoke about this also. Martinelli to Saudi Arabia for 85 million euros, or should I say 73 million pounds. Honestly, these numbers are ridiculous. Ridiculous. Um, if you're telling me we can get 73 million pounds for Gabriel Martinelli, I'm biting your hand off tomorrow. I'm taking that and I'm running straight to the bank. We need to go and take that right away. There is no way you can sit here and tell me that Gabriel Martinelli is actually worth that kind of money. I'm sorry. I rate Gabriel Martinelli. He's not worth 73 million. Anybody who thinks he is, fair play. But Saudi Arabia, Saudi Arabian clubs like Al-Nassr, they have money to blow. If they're willing to give us 85 million euros for Martinelli, which Ben Jacob is reporting, I'll take that in a heartbeat. Quickly, let's get through some of the topics. So we've already spoken about Takehiro Tomiyasu leaves Arsenal with immediate effect as his contract has been terminated by mutual consent. The Japanese international will be back in the end of 2025 after suffering a new injury, and his Arsenal chapter is over. Available as a free agent as of now. That was what was reported. Also, Arsenal what do you call it? Sporting are waiting for an offer for Viktor Gyokeres at this moment in time. Nothing has materialized. The goal scorer could be going to London, so still turning could turn hit. We'll see. We'll see. Monday, but the Londoners could still turn him away. We'll see. Yeah. So Takehiro Tomiyasu set to leave Arsenal as we discussed. What else is there that we need to discuss? Ethan Nwaneri. While Arsenal are linked to a whole host of attackers, the 18-year-old Ethan Nwaneri is still at a delicate stage. Ethan Nwaneri still wants to stay, no agreement. But you know something? I fully get it. Why would he sign a contract if we're about to go and sign Madueke, Eze, and Rodrygo? He's never going to get minutes. In my opinion, we should not be even signing Madueke. We should be giving Ethan all the shine as the backup right winger, and him and Eze can play backup 10. We don't need to have friggin' Madueke come into the club. Ethan's better than him or just as good as him right now and has scope to be even better. Yes, Madueke is older, has a little bit more experience, but I'm telling you guys, Ethan is just as good as him right now. Talking about all the Tomiyasu talk, all the coach talk, our understanding is that Ollie Watkins is no longer an option being pursued by Arsenal in the final hours. So there you go. It's either Sesko or Gyokeres. We've always known this. The Madueke talk continues. We still see it all over the place. And to me, it just pisses me off every time I see it. I posted this on my social media just a couple of minutes ago. Why would Arsenal even look at Noni Madueke, especially when you have Ethan, who's better, younger? No need to sign him. It would just block, Nwaneri's pathway. Trust the talent we have. This is what I'm saying with that. It's there. As for Eze, I expect Eze to sign. I hope Eze signs. Eze's a quality player. As for Rodrygo, Arsenal are seriously interested in Rodrygo, and this is a potential game changer for Arsenal if we were to pull it off. But the deal would be excess of 70 million pounds, and we would also have to give him high wages, and this could potentially impact how much money is going to be spent in the striker position. So we'll have to wait and see if we actually get Rodrygo. As for now, Arsenal have promoted James Ellis as a tactical director, with talks for Matteo from Juventus not expected to lead to a hire, as reported by Gunnar Blog. So we're hiring within. This is very interesting, actually, super interesting. It's understood that several clubs in Germany are keeping an eye on Kai Havertz's situation, and he could potentially be looked at as somebody who could be sold, or somebody who could be leaving Arsenal, as he will have 2 years remaining on his contract next summer. So Kai Havertz could be out the club by next summer potentially. Arsenal are understood to have headway in a potential move for Viktor Gyokeres in recent days, as reported by Samuel McBell. We got a report here. Of course, everybody knows what happened yesterday, and that was the unfortunate passing of Diego Jota. And of course, everyone was kind of like, we need to hold off from announcing Zubimendi. I expect Zubimendi to be announced today at some point. And recent developments yesterday, obviously, of the passing of unfortunate passing of Diego Jota, condolences to his family, him and his brother passing away, has led to Arsenal not announcing the Zubimendi deal, but they will now announce it most likely today. And is there anything else that needs to be spoken about? I swear I seen something somewhere that I need to speak about. I seen something somewhere. Where is it? Where is it? You know what? Forget it. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to wrap it up here. It's going to be a quick one. If there's any other topics to discuss, I will show you those topics in a minute. But for now, it does look like Nico Williams is going to be staying at Athletic Bilbao for the rest of his life. Arsenal have hired a new coach. Tomiyasu's gone. We still don't know who we're going to sign out of the striker situation. We could potentially sell Martinelli. Rodrygo, Eze, Madueke are still being heavily linked to the club, and Kai Havertz could potentially see himself out of the club very soon also. Very, very interesting developments. Let's wait and see what happens. I'll leave you guys there. For now, would you sell Kai Havertz? Would you sell Martinelli? Would you sign Madueke? Are you worried we could lose Ethan if we sign all these players, or what? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'm gonna wrap it up here. It's a short video. Love for the love people as always. And yeah, you already know what it is. Peace.